Alright. Okay, I don't know what is happening. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or should I say welcome to the world of freelancing Wednesday. Alright, I have my notes on the side. I'm Gikonyo Leah, your usual host. On Wednesday we talk about things freelancing and how we're navigating that, or how I am navigating that, and sharing my tips, insights, a couple of 2 cents on how so far navigating it has been. So today we're diving into a crucial topic, Payush, of effective communication when it comes to finding clients and negotiating your contracts and your pay, whatever you've bid in on a project. Sorry. So over the next, I'll make this very short, 30 minutes, but we'll explore what it means to communicate effectively, even if I won't touch much on the contracts for now or for today. If you've seen my earlier live, you already know the vibes. So it's essential to learn or to understand how it plays a role and how it contributes to your overall ma'am, customer relationship management, right? And also your overall purpose as a freelancer for like long term. Mom, you're being disrespectful. Yeah, that's not nice. All right, so grab your favorite beverage and let's settle in and let's get started. So, what is effective communication? So, what exactly is effective communication in this context of freelancing? It means clearly and efficiently conveying your ideas, expectations, and feedback to your clients. Ma'am, it involves, sorry, in my baby kind of wants to be disrespectful. Let me check up it. All right, I'm back. So, what was I saying? So, what is effective communication? Yeah. So, what exactly is effective communication in this context of freelancing? My daughter is on the other side, guys, and she's becoming quite unbearable. Um, Not unbearable, but she's doing something that's pissing me off, and I don't find that quite. I don't know why she finds that to be funny, but to me, it's like, why are you doing that? Anyway, it means clearly and efficiently conveying your ideas, expectations, and feedback to your clients. It involves active listening as well as empathy and responsiveness. Effective communication ensures that both parties are on the same page, reducing any misunderstandings and fostering a positive working relationship. When do we need effective communication? You might be wondering, when do I need to communicate with my sorry, you might be wondering when or why you need to communicate, yeah, effectively with your clients, right? The answer is at the very least, actually, as soon as you start talking to them, as early as every stage of your interaction with them throughout the project, when you start, when you're putting out a bid to ask for a project on Upwork, make sure even with the emails, you're being professional. Like, try your very best. Use ChatGPT, use Cloudy, use any AI that will help you to be able to express what you want to talk to them professionally and friendly at the same time with a really good, how do I say that? I want to say persona, but then I don't know if it's the persona or it's the tone. Yeah, make sure it sounds professional and friendly and you've effectively expressed what you want to say. All right. So, from the initial pitching to the project kickoff, during the execution phase, and right through to the project delivery and follow-up, consistent, clear communication is key to ensuring that your client feels informed and valued throughout the entire process. Why is effective communication, you might be wondering, is it important? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's talk about why effective communication is so important, because firstly, it builds trust. All right? You don't want to come off like a person who wants to scam. Scammers are the ones who you talk to them and then they like stay for. There's something that I was almost about to be scammed, and I remember the one red flag I noticed about them, that job offer, is before they got back to me about the job they had advertised on LinkedIn, Aki, I'm telling you, hata sijui, I stayed for weeks and weeks before I even ever got a reply. And when I got a reply, something was off, even about the way their grammar was in that email. It's the small things. And I knew, like, even when I read through that email talking about if I upgraded to their platform, I'll get more high paying clients. I just knew it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's common sense. I mean, not common sense really, I don't even know how to say, but there's things you can pick on and you'll be like, nah, this is a red fucking flag. Like, stop thinking because you're desperate to find work that, oh, maybe if I really do it. No, you're like, whenever you find any job offer, start with pay fast or upgrade, or you need to send this Nini for an interview, to book an interview. That's that what they use. So how? Just no, right then that's a scam. You're the client. You are the money. All right. So, secondly, I think we've talked about that trust, right? You want to create a really good firm confidence, and even just from the jump off, like, you are the man for the job, right? So the second thing, it enhances collaboration, right? Good communication, as always, is better for collaborations, leading to higher quality outcomes. Lastly, it reduces stress and confusion, ensuring smoother project management and delivery. It's like dating someone. We start off quite well. There's this Pop the Balloon I watched, and this girl had first popped the balloon. She was actually the first in the line. And then the guy started explaining, oh, he's a lawyer and he owns this. And then she said, oh, can I have my balloon back? And then she was giving back her balloon. And guess what? When they do that follow-up, turns out she didn't even show up. She didn't even communicate to the guy again. So the guy was giving the, I may feel like laughing, but it happens, someone just ghosts you and it's like, oh my god, like, I don't want to say being, I don't know, I don't want to say coward, I don't know, but it kind of gives a sense of, oh my god, then you really are lying. You kind of start mistrusting that person just from how you've interacted with them, or the few things, or the shared amount of conversation, or even just interactions you've had with them that just makes you feel like, nah, I can't trust you. Something's really, really off. Just like from the feelings that I had, now you've already affirmed it by even just ghosting. It's like, nah, nah, close that door. So I even agreed with that guy when he was giving that feedback of how their date went, and he was like, nah, because if she didn't even communicate with me, she didn't even call, she didn't even talk to me, and kind of never felt safe. And what am I laughing? Why do I want to laugh? Because it happens to us. Like, I don't know, it's also happened to me. You think the flow is okay, you think it's so nice, and then tomorrow you wake up and you're like, something's off. I can pinpoint it, but something's very off. And then they ghost you, and you're like, yeah, I knew something was off, because you knew I was gonna catch up on you, real quick or real soon or something. Or even you yourself, you know, you vibe with a guy, but then again, it's like, nah, man, maybe he's too touchy, or maybe he's too, he's not fun, but it's like he brings all the toxicity and drama in one fucking package. I can't have that. I don't know how to say that in a really nice way, you know, and you're like, ah, man, mostly if you're a parent. Hi. So, next is, why is effective communication important? Now, let's talk about why effective communication is so important. Man, mom, please, check for your pussy. Haitaki hivyo. Firstly, it builds trust, right? When you communicate openly and honestly, your clients are more likely to trust you with their projects, recommend you to friends, right? Give a referral, good reviews as well. I mean, if you're online, reviews are everything, right? So, morning, Ben. So, secondly, it enhances collaboration. Good communication allows for better collaboration, leading to higher quality outcomes. Lastly, it definitely reduces the stress and confusion, ensuring smoother project management and delivery, even for future. hmm for future. Oh my God! Now you're literally in my life and you're that loud. Yeah, let me show you how my sisters. Why? 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, ndo huyu tuoneshe sister yako. Ben has asked, ndo huyu, very loud and rude.
Demure.
Anyway, so guys, let me finish off. Nakam sahi. Bado tunadu? Haya. Deal. All right. Whoever watched the Deal or No Deal TV show that used to come on KTN? Anyway, back to business. So why it's effective? So why is effective communication? I know. I think I said that. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Tunaenda sahi. So where does effective communication play a role? Yeah, mom. Tunaenda sahi. Aya. Okay. Essentially everywhere. I feel like maybe we're gonna keep saying that. Wachikodoa yoyo muthie nake. Kuwa aragĩkĩenda gũthiĩ. No, sijamaliza.
Sasa mimi mnasema about me.
Yeah, mkiwa wawili. Aya, we, mom. Enda ninakuja sahi. He? So essentially everywhere, what were we saying? Where does effective communication play a role, right? So everywhere, from your start of the project, whether it's through emails, phone calls, video conferences, or project management tools, communication is the backbone of all your client interactions. Mom, I think she's gone to join my sister, man. It's important to choose the right medium for your messaging and communicating with your clients, right? Adapt your communication also or style to suit different clients and situations. Like I had this one client who I kind of felt her vibe was like just being what's that word? Si local, but unajua msee mnaweza ongea like mnezongeleshana. And you also, like, being an entrepreneur, there's something I've learned, like you have to really adjust to like you have to have that superpower. You have to have that superpower of understanding how to talk to different ages. Ah, yes. I don't know why this lady keeps cutting off, guys. I'm so sorry, man. So yeah, so you have to have like that superpower. That's what I wanted to say. Understanding the different ages of clients and the different backgrounds they come from. You have to really learn how to talk to people. It's an art to talk to people, conversing with people. You need to really understand or teach yourself. There's something that I've been taking really, really seriously is learning how to communicate, learning how to even have different vocabularies of words. Even in that event when we had the I remember I almost had to catch myself and I was like, no, maybe I'm being too anxious. And I was really anxious. I think I kind of overspoke or my point wasn't for a shorter version of what I want to say. My point wasn't being able to be crossed my point wasn't being crossed forward as I wanted it to say or mean. And so I had to catch myself and then bring myself to exactly that. Because I could even see with the audience, it's like, are they getting it? And it's like, I want you to understand it in such a way that this is easy. You can do this. Like, you don't have to keep looking at yourself and ati seeing, oh, ni kazi ngumu, sasa tena nianze kusoma, sasa chances are, I mean, if you want something different, you must do something different, Pia, right? Um, I don't know what law is, yeah, nature man universe, equal like you have to sow what you reap what you sow. Yeah, reap what you sow. So Ben amekwambia Wanjikos unafanya connection. Anyway, let's continue. Lea tuoneshe ayo nimesoma. Mali safi, all right. Mimi na Ben. Yeah, ndo iko hapa. Nio, hey African woman, hey. So to actually wrap up, how to communicate effectively with clients. So how do we actually communicate effectively with clients? Here are some practical tips. Be clear and concise, right? Keep your messages, if you're very, very upfront, Pia, like clear, short, and to the point. Because there's something I wanted to say. There's an email I was writing, and I was reading through how whatever I'd written down. I was like, this is too long. And I copied all that, pasted it on ChatGPT, and asked ChatGPT to shorten whatever I was saying to be as short but precise and to the point to what I wanted the client to understand. And it just did that. So you can use ChatGPT. It's really a friendly. Or just maintain eye contact. That's all. Oh, okay. I am kind of getting bypassed and when I'm reading through my notes and looking at you guys don't even see what they're doing behind here. These people. So active listening, listen to your clients' needs, right? I mean, your clients are the ones who are paying you. They have the money. I mean, it's the client's money. It's coming from their pockets to you. So yeah, you kind of have to dance to their tune. um, you have to really understand like why would this person like consider like why would you even want to purchase like something if you're really not in need of it, if you're really not seeing the value of it, right? It's as simple as the small things like you yourself see yourself doing or having, or like how do you purchase, right? Those same questions is exactly how you should be. Even when you're like looking for clients, you need to be thinking like, hey, why should this person find or like whatever I'm selling to them valuable to them, or why should they think I'm the best at it? There's an interview I actually went and they asked me, so why do you think you are the best for us to why do you think we should have you in our company? Why do you think you're the best? Or something of that sort. I can't remember. I can't quite remember how they framed it, but I actually was like, "Oh wow, that's a really good question." And I was like, "Cause I deliver the best." Like, and I said that it's such a long sentence that I look back and I'm like, I should have just said that because actually I didn't have anything else. Like I could, and it was my first interview, man. Trying Koizima job boards, and they asked me that, and I was like, oh man, I never thought like that. I never thought like that, but yeah, chances are people will. want to know like what value you're gonna come and add, or why shouldn't I choose another person who's gonna do it for like $5 and you charging me $15 or $23 or however much you kind of see or find yourself as valuable, and you price your skills and expertise to that amount, right? Personally, I recommend starting as small as $5. Just don't overcharge if you're new to this, right? Because you're still new to it, right? You're also getting to know them. You're also understanding also how the freelancing game goes. Square to a grid. Don't be greedy. Just start small, all right? But be steady, all right? I set expectations, right? Clearly outline what are the guidelines to how you deliver, right? Clearly also like when it comes to timelines, deliverables, and communication frequency, like how many times do you like have weekly check-ins with your clients? How many times do you send the email to like notify them? Because you don't want to be constantly as a VA on their ear. Like who wants that? Like I've hired you for something and then you're constantly there. Um, okay, I don't want to say like sometimes people want you to like just do your job, right? Like I've asked you to do this, just do your job, right? Don't expect a tea. Maybe if you've clearly told them from the very start, like we can always do check-ins on Wednesday, Tuesdays, or whatever works for you. Maybe just one day between the week. Just do that and be consistent, and also keep your time. There's some clients who will be very, very triggered if you're late. I've learned it the hard way. Still learning. Still learning. So yeah, regular updates. What else do I think I have not added? You also use the right tools, like use the tools that they also recommend they use. Like don't start telling a client, oh no, I don't use Asana or I don't use Trello or whatever they find they've become efficient with, and you just they're like, no, this is a better tool to them. They'll be like, I'm paying you, like you know what I'm saying. No man, I don't want to mean like that, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like if they suggest a new tool, there's YouTube. Check the tutorial on how to navigate that tool. Don't lose money just because you are unwilling to at least bend to understand. Maybe even like ClickUp. There's a client who like requested and suggested to me, hey, can we use ClickUp because I find it to be this efficient. We can have this conversation with other fellow people in the team that she wanted me to converse with, so they can clearly tell me how the project needs to be delivered or what they're expecting, right? And I was so new to ClickUp. I had registered Kitambo like back in 2017. But hiyo time I wasn't as interested. Unajua hizo times internet ndo ilikuwa naingia to me. I was just in college. I was trying to find my way as an IT student at the time. By then I was actually doing information communication technology, and at the Kateki, never got a good read on it. Don't even ask about it. And I went back to my dad and I was like, no, dad, I kind of think I'm gonna do the cosmetology one like I had suggested. And then he was like, you're not gonna do this. I think this is the best way. This is where the world is moving to. I think that you should do this. Nini technology utaikosa. And I was like, at the time, I wouldn't. Sikuwa naona like, what's the importance? Okay, like me, I was thinking like, do a service job. A service job, you always have your money. You guarantee like. And I wasn't also as serious. I was young, man. All right, but I can't blame myself as much because we live and we learn, and I'm grateful for both experiences because now even with clients who have salons, helping them, like even not just salons but even catering services, they want to come now online and they want their services. Maybe they want to have the Google Maps pinned. They want their businesses to like be able to even have a better social media. Keeps cutting off, I'm so sorry guys. Keeps cutting off. I'm so sorry, guys. But what I wanted to say is having that at least background of understanding how a business service owner, how they relate even with clients. Now, when they come to social media, it's just the same thing. But now with social media, kind of want to kind of want to sprinkle it a little bit, right? You want to glitter yourself out here as the best, right? Because everyone is the best, right? But chances are, how will someone come and get a service to your shop and not the shop they've zoyad, right? And also, how do you keep the content or the engagement like lively? There's a client I used to help with her content marketing, and I always told her, sometimes even when you do a new style, just bring it, update it on TikTok. These people, maybe there's someone among the audience who follows you, who's also a client, who will be like, hey, I'd like to try out that style that you did to the person you posted, or even nails, right? Right? I'm speaking on what I've worked on, right? And I was like, if you do this and you keep posting and showing people I'm good at this, there's an Atlanta, sijui anaitwa Atlantic hair salon something, and she moved to Houston, and her clients were flying from Atlanta to Houston to get her to do the zigzag nini lines, because she was doing it to them and she was the best, and she was valued as the best because of her service. And I was like, it's just the same way. She, even when she went to Houston, she just kept posting, right? You don't see your social media, it's like a shop. Like, you don't see it as, oh, start post Leo Ju. No, post even in those Insta stories. And I'm also like guilty of this. Sometimes you think, who cares? But then at the end of the day, these platforms, they require your engagement. Like, if you're not as consistent, the algorithm does not care, and it won't put you out to those people that need to see your work, or even newer prospects, right? So you need to push yourself. I hope you guys put this live at a speed of 1.5, because I know I'm slow in speaking. I'm so sorry. But anyway, finally, let's discuss how effective communication contributes to one's purpose as a freelancer. Effective communication helps you build strong, we've said that, lasting relationships with clients, right? Which is essential for long-term success. It allows you to deliver high quality work, as clear communication, of course, ensures that you're fully understood, your clients' needs and expectations are also met, right? Ultimately, it helps you achieve your professional goals and align your work with your personal values and purpose. That's a wrap for today's effective communication tips and tricks, or whatever we've had conversation, right? In freelancing, essentially everywhere, communication is needed, and it's very key. So whether it's through emails, phone calls, video conferences, or project management, sorry, communication is the backbone again, right? You want to make sure that all your client interactions are professional, friendly, all right? And make sure that you're as, I don't want to say honest, but make sure your integrity is not put in the line when it comes to being honest with them, right? When it comes to interacting with them, if you can't do something, it's okay to just say it openly. I don't know this, but I'm willing to learn. There's some clients that are good. They will even be kind enough to even, recommend a few videos for you to watch, or even just refer a couple of past works they've seen, or just even give you time to teach you. But chances are, don't depend on that, right? If they mention it, and you can tell by the vibe, right? That's why communication is good, because of the one-on-one communication, whether it's on video calls, more than the emails. I mean, that one-on-one in-person type of talk is good, because you get to like interact with them much better than an email, because then you can see from their vibe, like, can this person teach me, can this person, like, should I, be smart also, right? Like, if they mention something and you don't know about it, just write it down, and then after the meeting is done, you can always go and search it. That's why Google is there, right? That's why ChatGPT is here for us. So yeah, make sure that you're choosing the right medium also, right, for your messaging, and to adapt your communication style to suit different clients and situations. I think I've already completed I hope this session was helpful. I hope you learned something. We're already 30 minutes in and I'm about to go. Um, and I hope you guys have the best time when it comes to training yourself also. Like I'm also training myself, guys. I'm not even like the best at it. I'm just learning. All right. So join me this learning journey, all right, in the world of freelancing. So once again, see you next Wednesday. And thank you so much for watching and joining me today. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.